asubuhi hatukuwa tumezoea kumwamsha. So tulimwacha tuende. Atafanyaje?
Ndio maji kidogo iko ina rangi.
We've been staying with her for quite some time. Normally she's a reserved person, hapendi mambo mingi. Akiwa kwa nyumba mostly yeye hupenda watch cartoons. Once ameamka na watch cartoon throughout most part of the day. So we wouldn't say that ni mtu anapenda kwenda out. Even akiwa shule most of the time, weekends usually comes over to these sides on Friday, then leaves on Monday morning or Friday evening. So our request to the authorities is kama wanaweza tusaidia, is if there is any better way they can help us to trace her, tutashukuru. We've tried looking for her from everywhere that we can manage, in the hospitals, in the mortuaries, from friends, but we've not had any trace. The data from her phone, nothing is forthcoming. So all we are left is with is hope. Just hoping that wherever she is, she's alive and she's safe, and that she'll be reunited with us as soon as it can. On that day, I didn't notice anything strange apart from alienda kulala a little bit earlier. Normally alikuwa analala between 11 and 12, but on that day alienda kulala, I think it was around 10. And normally hiyo 11 ndio inakuwa iko masaa yake ya kuanza kuwatch cartoon.
Ako miaka 20. Alikuwa anasoma katika chuo kikuu cha Kibabii University in her third year. Alikuwa anasoma BCom Human Resource Option. Na wakati wa kupotea kwake alikuwa attachment pale kwa ofisi ya Deputy County Commissioner Shianda, that is in Mumias East Sub-County. Na alipotea tarehe 8 mwezi wa 6 masaa ya jioni baada ya kutoka ofisini. Kabla apotee hatukukuwa na mvurugano wowote with her, we were just okay. In fact the day before nilishinda na yeye, hakuonesha dalili yoyote ya stress ama kukosana na mtu, na hakuniambia anything yenye ilikuwa inambother at that time. Na wakati alipotea alikuwa ametoka kazini masaa ya jioni, and at work she had a good day, hakuwa na any complaint, and she left like the usual days. Na alikuwa amevaa top ya blue, light blue, a blouse and a black trouser and some sport shoes are black, na alikuwa na hood ama jumper ya black. At that time hakuwa amesonga nywele, she had combed it afro. About her character, ni msichana mpole sana, hana maneno na watu, and she's a bit reserved and very polite and kind. So anybody mwenye amemwona anaweza reach out to us. We made a report at Shianda Police Station, and up to now we've not gotten any feedback from the DCI's office. Tumemtafuta kila mahali ambapo we can think of, hatujampata. Even the school mahali alikuwa anasomea, that is Kibabii University, they have really tried. They have even come here and tried to follow up, but nothing is coming up yet. Tumejaribu sana kumtafuta. Her phone has been off since when she disappeared, haijawahi kuwashwa. She has never reached out to us in any way. Nyumbani, of course, tumejaribu kuulizia, hajawahi fika nyumbani. Even my parents came to see if they could help us in looking for her. And even none of our relatives has said that amefika kwao. On 8th of June, it was around 2 p.m., a few minutes past 2. We had started chatting from 12, just normal chats, sister to sister. And I were talking about, I had seen some job advert somewhere, and I had sent it to her. Just took a screenshot and sent it to her. And I told her, you see the way there are many jobs out there. You finish up your school, and jobs are out there waiting for you. And she was very positive, and she said, hey, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, and I know God will enable me. And I said amen, and we continued chatting up to around, the last message she sent me was around 2:40 p.m. Then when I replied, she didn't receive the message. And I believe and trust where she is. She's safe. The Lord has kept her safe. And this message will reach to her. I would like to tell her that, Susan, I still love you very much as my sister. I don't know what happened. Only you who know what happened, and God. And we miss you so much. So much. Please reach out to us. Or somebody who could be aware of where she is, to please reach out to us. And to the government, I don't know if there are other avenues that have not been exhausted. Please help us get our sister back. All along since she finished her Form 4, I've been staying with her. So she has been either here or at home with my parents. That I would say almost 2 years. 2 years and 7 months. So on offer. When she's in for her holidays, she passes by here, stays a few days, and then goes home. But during the attachment period, she joined us at the beginning of May. So she was here in the whole of May and up to June when she disappeared. In her last calls after the service providers have been requested to give the data, the last conversations were with my parents. That the previous day they talked so much with my mother. I think a day before they had spoken with my dad, and even myself, even my husband. Just normal conversations. The way you can call her and request her to bring you something from the town. And there was nothing worth noting concerning her disappearance. Hana marafiki wengi. The only friends wake anajua ni wale wako shule, wenye wanasoma na wao, and they are also out for attachment. And her very close friends are in attachment in Nakuru. I'm not aware about her boyfriend. I wouldn't say she had any, because she had not told me. She was not, I don't think she was committed anywhere, because angekuwa anapiga simu usiku, or she's always chatting, and that was not her. And at no point had she ever left home without telling me. Unless you send her to the market, that is when she'll go, and she'll come back immediately she's done. Akimaliza ile shughuli umemtuma atarudi. Hata hawezi kuchelewa usiku. No. Hajawahi kuwa bother to any of us in our family. She's very, very disciplined. Very disciplined. Neither I nor my parents can report of any of her indiscipline case. In fact, she doesn't like going wrong. Hapendi kabisa kukosea mtu by any chance, because we are to error, ajipate amekukosea. She'll be very quick to accept her mistake and apologize. Hataki kukua in the wrong sides of the law. The few staff from Kibabii University whom I've interacted with, and her friends also, siwezi sema she was hiding any character from us. She was just herself, both in school, at home, and even here with me. But they were kind enough to know that she was very disciplined. They had not seen a girl of her character in that office very quiet, very disciplined, anafanya kazi yake vizuri and to completion. She was always on time and she had not rubbed shoulders even with her immediate supervisor. She's an IT person, I would say. She's not analog, she's digital because she has worked at some point in a cyber, in a friend's cyber. And being in her age, I'm sure she knows a lot of phone things. So I don't know if she's aware of how much tracking is being done on that phone. I can't tell, but she's digital. They told us that where the last place the phone was, that was giving the signal, hapo Shikomari, it doesn't have to mean necessarily that is where she is. They say there is a booster in that place. That is the last location the phone picked a signal. So until when the phone is put on, that it will give another location of where exactly it is. So like that was the end of the phone is their determinant on how far they can go on tracking. I would say they have not asked for anything from us, by the way. They have been supportive. We are in constant communication with them, and they have always promised us that they are looking into the matter. It is being worked on and it requires a lot of patience. So we are just being patient with them and with the whole process, because they told us it is a process.